Microphone 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Today, we are going to explore one of the most exciting compact luxury SUVs on the market, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. This is not just another SUV. This is an Alfa Romeo, a brand known for passion, performance, and Italian design. But in 2026, does the Stelvio still compete with modern rivals like the Porsche Macan or BMW X3? Let's find out. Design and exterior. When you first look at the Stelvio, it immediately stands out. The signature triangular Scudetto grille, sleek LED headlights, and sculpted body give it a very aggressive and sporty personality. Even though the design has been around for years, it still looks fresh and elegant. From the side, the SUV has strong curves and a coupe-like stance, making it one of the best-looking SUVs in its class. This is not a boring SUV, it has real character. Interior and comfort. Step inside, and you'll notice something different. The Stelvio is built for the driver. The cockpit is simple and focused, with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and an 8.8-inch infotainment screen. You get leather seats, heated front and rear seats, premium materials. But here's the truth, the interior feels a bit outdated compared to rivals. The screen is smaller, and the technology isn't as advanced. Also, rear seat space and cargo capacity are less than competitors, making it slightly less practical. White right pointing backhand index, so yes, it's stylish, but not the most modern. High voltage sign, performance and driving experience. Now, this is where the Stelvio becomes special. Every 2026 model comes with a 2.0-litre turbocharged engine producing 280 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in about 5.4 seconds, which is very quick for an SUV. But numbers don't tell the full story. The steering is sharp, the handling is precise, and the car feels incredibly agile, almost like a sports sedan. White right pointing backhand index, in fact, many experts say it's one of the best driving SUVs in the world. Yes, the ride is a bit firm, but that's the price you pay for sporty performance. Fuel pump, fuel economy. The Stelvio delivers around 22 miles per gallon city or 28 miles per gallon highway. That's decent, but not class-leading. Now let's step inside the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and this is where you really start to feel its personality. The first thing you notice is that this is not a typical SUV interior. It feels more like a sports car cockpit. Everything is designed around the driver, giving you a sense of control and connection. With the road. Seating and materials. The seats are wrapped in premium leather, and they are both supportive and comfortable. Power-adjustable front seats. Heated seats, front and rear. Available red or black leather options. The front seats have strong side bolsters, holding you in place during spirited driving, something you don't usually feel in an SUV. White right pointing backhand index, this is comfort with a sporty touch. Control knobs hash, dashboard and layout. The dashboard is clean and driver-focused, featuring 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, 8.8-inch infotainment screen, physical buttons for key controls. The layout feels simple and elegant, not overloaded with screens like many modern SUVs. White right pointing backhand index, it's designed to keep your attention on driving, not distractions. Mobile phone, technology and practical features. Inside the cabin, you also get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charging, USB ports front and rear, optional Harman Kardon sound system. Everything works well, but compared to newer rivals, the tech feels a bit outdated, especially the small infotainment screen. Passenger space and comfort. Now here's where the Stelvio shows some weakness. Rear seat space is just average. Legroom can feel tight for taller passengers. Best suited for 4 adults, not 5. White right pointing backhand index, it's comfortable, but not class-leading in space. Cargo space. Cargo capacity is around 18.5 cubic feet behind rear seats, up to 56.5 cubic feet with seats folded. That's slightly smaller than competitors like BMW X3 or Mercedes GLC. White right pointing backhand index practical, but not the best for big families. Overall interior feel. The Stelvio's interior can be described in one sentence. White right pointing backhand index built for drivers, not just passengers. Heavy checkmark stylish and sporty. Heavy checkmark high quality materials. Heavy checkmark comfortable front seats. Crossmark less space in rear. Crossmark technology feels behind rivals. Technology and features. In terms of tech, you get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charging, optional Harman Kardon sound system. However, compared to newer SUVs, the system feels a bit outdated and less advanced. Shield hash. Safety. Safety features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking. So it's safe and well equipped for daily driving. Counterclockwise arrows. What's new in 2026? For 2026, the Stelvio is simplified. Only one main trim remains. The high-performance quadrifoglio version is discontinued. White right-pointing backhand index. This makes the lineup simpler, but less exciting. Thumbs-up sign. Pros and cons. Heavy checkmark pros. Incredible driving experience. Stylish Italian design. Strong turbo engine. AWD standard. Crossmark cons. Outdated infotainment. Limited rear space. Small cargo area. No high-performance version. Speaking head in silhouette hash. Real driver opinion. Community insight. From enthusiasts. Feels ridiculously nimble. The chassis is spectacular. White right-pointing backhand index. People love how it drives. White right-pointing backhand index, but many complain about tech and reliability perception. So, what is the 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio really about? It's not the most practical. It's not the most advanced. But it might be the most fun to drive. White right-pointing backhand index. If you love driving, you'll love this SUV. White right-pointing backhand index. If you want comfort, space, and tech, look elsewhere. The Stelvio proves one thing. An SUV doesn't have to be boring.